Hey family, welcome to Synergy Better Together.
Hey, what's happening, Synergy fam?
So today we are going to talk about a few common communication mistakes that we see in marriage and how to fix them.
Yeah, I think one of the common pillars in marriages and successful marriages is healthy and effective communication. But even some of the most seasoned couples, they can have trouble with communicating. It also could mean the downfall of your marriage. With that said, I'm going to ask you, Monica, what are a couple of things that you see that could be challenging insofar as communication in couples' marriages?
Yeah, the first thing that comes to mind is a lack of active listening. And so what that looks like in marriage is you're having a conversation with your spouse, but instead of focusing on what it is you guys are talking about, you're thinking about how you're going to respond to what it is that your spouse says. So I think that a conscious effort to actively listen, hear what they're saying and receive it is a one way that you can handle that. The second way is responding out of emotion. Sometimes we get so caught up in the emotion and how what someone does or what someone did made us feel that we lose the facts and the intent. And so a couple ways that you can handle that is you can journal. You can write out your thoughts. You can text out your thoughts. You don't have to send them, but get it out, read it yourself, remove the emotion, and stick to the facts and the intent. So
I think that's effective.
Yep. So what have you seen or what have you heard from other couples in terms of communication mistakes and how and ways to fix them?
I would say making assumptions. We do a bad job sometimes at just making assumptions about what the other person is going to say or how they're going to respond. And that in turn controls how we may communicate.
Yeah.
And how we might show
What does
up
that
and
look like
communicate.
though in marriage when you make an assumption?
So for instance, my spouse is not going to agree with what I'm going to say, so I'm not even going to say it at all.
Okay. All right.
Or when I really have something that's heartfelt and I want to get across, I'm worried about my spouse feeling upset about the message, and so I might water it down a little bit instead of being my authentic self.
Okay, all right.
I think secondly is keeping score in communication. A lot of times we will try to keep score, or we'll try to bring up something in the past that happened so long ago.
Why are you bringing up old stuff?
Why are you bringing up old stuff? And you mess around and you bring up the old stuff, and quite honestly, we forget. Like what are you talking about?
Yes.
So to me, those are two that really hit on.
There's one other thing that comes to mind for me, and that is when we don't make time for daily check-ins. Just making time to have a 5-minute check-in can ward off miscommunication. I've seen that couples that make time for daily check-ins usually have a little bit more success with communication.
I'd say most importantly too is what does the Bible say about communication?
Yeah.
Communicating with what God describes as all the fruits of the Spirit.
So kindness, patience,
Just
making sure you give grace, making sure you give grace to your partner and to yourself, because we are essentially two imperfect people coming together to honor marriage.
I like how you put that. That's good. So Synergy fam, let us know what things that you do. How do you deal with communication or even your challenges in communication? We'd love to hear from you.
Yep, drop us a line or join us in our newly launched Synergy Better Together community. See you on the inside.
See you. Take care.